So, in this lesson, we will firstly to build the example about the list matrix creation. Okay. So, in order to do that, we need to build this one. First of all, we need to give the new line, just like this one. Okay. So, the M is a list, but is a multiple list, which means that we can add 1, 2, 3. This is the list, and also we can add 4, 5, 6, and also 7, 8, 9, and also 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so this is the matrix notation in the definition of the list. Okay, guys. So we have 3 columns and the 4 row values in here, and so we can print the M just like this one. And so if we run this code, we will have to the what to this one: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, blah blah blah. Okay, so for example, if we want to create the 3 times 3 matrices in here, matrix 3x3 is equals to the what? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. Okay, the print M is equals to the what? Not M, the matrix 3 and 3. So if we rerun, and so see that this is 3 times 3 matrices. Okay, or we can define the matrix 3 times 1, 3 row and the 1 column values, and so 3, 2, 4. Okay, so if we rerun, there is no error in here. Okay, so how we can build these matrices? For example, if we want to create the multiplication of the 2 matrices in here, which is given by the what? The matrix 3 times 3, right? And so we should define or the initialize firstly the empty matrices. Just see that the result matrix is equals to the what? To the empty list values. And so we can easily fill this result matrix with the what? With the other terms, other lists. Okay, and so the perform matrix multiplication using for loop. You don't know anything about the for loop, but just assume that you know it right now. Okay, and so for I in range 3, this is equals to what? The 0, 1, 2 is given in this for loop. Okay, and so after that the row sum should be defined with the what? With the 0 values. Okay, so the for j in range 3, and so the row sum plus equals to the what? The matrix 3 times 3 I and the j. This is the index, just like this one, and so we can multiply with what? The matrix 3 times 1 and j. Okay, these are the solution for the what? For our algorithms, because the multiplication of the 3 times 3 and 3 times 1 yields us to what? To 3 times 1 matrices. After that, we need to build the what? The result matrix with the append function. We add the whole the values in terms of the what? The row sum value. Okay, these are the solution. And so how we can prove that? So first of all, we need to give the print 3 times 3 matrix. Just see that the 4 row in matrix 3 times 3, and so the print row can be written just like this one. And so if I rerun this code, and then we will have, first of all, this print should be eliminated, this print eliminated. Okay, and so if I rerun this code, and then we will have to, I'm sorry, This must be also commented. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. Okay, and after that, so we should define to the another terms, just like this one. This is the new line. Okay, so 3 times 1, and the value should be given in here, and 3 times 1, and so print the value. Okay, and so if I rerun this code, just see that 2, 3, 4, right? And so what is the result of the result matrix in here? This is the what result matrix, which is equals to the what result matrix should be given in here, and the value should be given in here. Just see that this is equals to what? 20, 47, 74. Just see that 1 times 2, 2 times 3, what? 6, and 4 times 3, 12. 12, 6 plus 2 is equals to what? The 20 values. Okay, these are the true method for the what? For the matrix multiplication. But in the Python we have some useful tools or libraries, just like this one, the NumPy. Okay, this is the general library to what? To implement your matrix multiplication or the matrix operation on your system, on your Python code. Okay, you can use it, but so we will talk about it in the later lessons. And after that, we need to give another topic in here. There are another standard definition of the what? The types, which is called the tuples, guys. Okay, tuples. And so what is tuples? Just see that the tuples is like list but a sequence. There's difference between these terms. In order to define tuple, we must use to what? T. And so this is the what? This is the simple parenthesis operator, but in the list we have used the parentheses with what? With the sharp endpoints. Okay, and so this is the difference between what? The definition of the tuple. And so we can define the 10, for example the Ali, for example the 12.4. Okay, and so we can define any tuple values just like this one. Okay, and so the print should be given in here just like this one. Okay, and so we can copy all of these things. And so the T is equals to the what? The 5 Mehmet and 1.66. and so we can print this value T with the empty space of the what? The type of the T. Okay, and so if I rerun this code, and then we will have the 5 Mehmet 1.66, right? And so the type of these terms is equals to the what? Is equals to the tuple. Okay, or we can use to what? The T 5 Mehmet and 1.66, or we can give to what? The list values 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so we can also print these values just like this one. And so we will have the what? The one list value, this is the string value, this is the float value, this is the integer value. We can contain anything by using these terms. And also we can just define the A with the what? With the 5 T2. See, T is a tuple, but the A is a list, and so we can contain the list in terms of we can contain the tuple value in the what? In the list values. The print A should be given here, and so just see that this is the list values. Okay, and so beside from this, how we can reach the values of the tuple? Just see that can copy all of these things, and so the T, and so we can use the what? The T is 0 value. We can reach the tuple elements by using the what? The sharp parentheses, the brackets value, not the brackets, but the sharp parentheses. And so the T1 and also T2. It's given in here. And see that 10, 20, and 30 is obtained in here. Just like in the list values, the T is searched with the what? The 1, 2, 3. What is the result of this code? The second code, guys. Just tell me. Anyone? 10 and 20. And so if we rerun this code, 20 and 30, because this is the first in this is the second in this is the third in this. Okay, and so 1 and 2 is written, but 3 is not, because the 3 is not, it's the out of range of these terms. But we don't have the N error. Just remember the previous lesson, guys. Okay, and so because the tuple contains the constant values. For example, just remember the C++ or the C lion. And so in the C or C++, if we want to define a constant values or the unchanged values, we can use the constant keyword in the C or C++. But in the Python, we don't count that keywords. Okay, and so if we want to unchanged data type, and so we need to utilize the tuple, because this warns to user or the coder to the what? To the tuple value. This is the tuple value. And so okay, we don't want to update these codes. Do you understand, Lion? Okay, that's all. The tuple and the list is the same, but the tuple is not updated in this case. Okay. So the print T1 minus 2. Okay, and so what is the result of this code? Just write it. This is equals to the what? Just remember the previous lesson. This is the len T minus 2, right? What's the result of this code? Yes. And so just see that we have an empty space. But why? Just see that. What is the len? Len is 3, right? And so the len T is equals to the what? The len T can be rewritten in here. Just see that's the 3, and so this term is identical with what? The 1 and 1, right? And so we don't have the any in this in here, just like this one, and then we cannot update these values. Just remember that. Okay, and so Lion, just see that if we want to update the T0, Ali, what will happen if I run this code? Lion. We have a syntax error in here. No, syntax error. Because the tuple object does not support the item assignment, which means that we cannot change the values of the tuple. Okay? This is a syntax error. Syntax error. Okay? But for example, if we want to define the tuple just like this one, 1, 2, and list 3, 4, and 5. What happens if I choose the 2 value is equals to the what? The 6, 7. What happened? This is a syntax error, because the tuple object does not support the item assignment. Okay, just remember that. But syntax error. But we updated to what? The 2. This is this 2 represent what? The list value, and so we can update the 0 values in here, just like this one. if you want to use this syntax, and so this is updated because the list can be updated, but the tuple elements cannot be updated, guys. Okay? The tuple elements cannot be changed by using these terms. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying in here? Lion? Okay. So, but we can update to the what, to this value, just like this one, the print t. What happens if I run this code right now? Just tell me. If I run this code, there's no syntax error, and so this list can be, no, this is not an error, because it's the list. T2, the index of the 2 is a list, and so we can update the list, but we cannot update the tuple values in here. Okay? For example, I'm clear this example more and more, just like this one. For example, if we want to have the tuple, and so what happens? Just see that. What happens if I run this code? See, if I run this code and the tuple object does not support the item assignment, because in this case we reach by using the 2 in this in here to the tuple, and so this tuple cannot be updated by using these terms. But this is syntax error. But T2 0 and 1 is equals to the what? 100. What happened if I run this code right now? Just tell me, Lion. Yes. No, 4 is equals to the what? No, I'm sorry. 4 is equals to the 100 because it's the 1 in this, right? Yes. Okay. See, do you understand the syntax or the underlying mechanism of the what's tuple assignment in here? Okay. So we will continue with the what, with copy operation in here. What's the meaning of the copy? The t can be initialized with what, the 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and so the L can be converted with what, the list constructor, just like this one. If I run this code, there's no error in here. We can initialize it. Okay, and so that we can print the what, the t and empty space, the L can be rewritten in here. Just see that the first of one is equals to what, is equals to the tuple, and so the second one is the list. Okay, and so what happened if I update this term in here, 100? What happened? The L is a list, and so there's no syntax error, but we have some properties in here just like this one. If we use this operation, and so just remember that in the second place we updated the L, only the list, but the tuple is also updated in here, guys. Okay, just see that this is the copy operation of the what, of the tuple to the list. And so what happened if I call these values is updated? This is the 1, for example, and so this is the 50. What happened if I change this code? The L1 is equals to the what, to this value, that's a 2, right? And so if I rerun this code, and then just see that the first one is not changed, the tuple 2 is not changed, but the second one is updated. And so what happened if I updated this code? 1 500ths. What's the output of this code? if I rerun this code and then just see that this list is updated. And yes, did you understand the mechanism of these terms? The list update and the tuple update right now? Okay, so we have also a initialization operation. Okay, so t 100 with the parentheses, and so the print t the type of t. What's the type of the t right now? Just tell me. No, this is not tuple, this integer. See, in order to create the tuple in here, we need to implement these terms, comma values in here, just like this one. In the second place, we will have the tuple value. Okay, this is the syntax. So what is the type of these terms? The print t type of t. What's the type of the Ali? No, this is not a string. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the tuple. But why? This is seen as a str, but in the real Python interpretation, this is the tuple values. Because this is the constant value, so we cannot update easily these values of these terms in here. But just see that Ali is given in here str. Just see this example. We have a comma value. What happened if I put comma? Right now, just see that this is a tuple. See? Do you understand the difference between the string and the tuple and the definition of these terms? Guys, what happened if I remove these values right now, but we have only comma? Just see that. If we rerun this code and then the last of one is also a tuple. Lion, do you understand that mechanism? Yes. This is the basic rules to define the tuple values in here. Or we can define the empty tuple with the tuple constructor, just like this one. Okay? And so the print t empty space and the type of t. Okay? See? This is the empty tuples. So also we need to talk about the tuple methods in here. Tuple methods. First of all, we need to give some empty space in here, and so the a is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and so the print a index 3. What is the print output in here? If we run this code, we will have the 2, because 3 is given in the in this of the 2. What happens if I put the 100s in here? If we don't have any number or the values of the 100s, and so we will have the syntax error, because tuple index is not in tuple values, and so we can easily control the which type or the which number should included in the a or not. We can check it easily. Okay, and so always with the 1 1 2 3 3 2 2 1 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, the print a, for example, the count of 1. We can specify the what or count the 1. What's the return values of this code? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay? And so, no, I'm sorry. This should be given in here. And so if you rerun this code, and so the count of 1 is the 4. Okay? And so we can count these values just like this one. Okay? Any question? Okay, Berkay. And so if the Berkay approves our method, and so we can continue. So, Berkay, we can define the points, Berkay. 10, 2, just like this one. Is this okay or not, Berkay? Just tell me. Come with me. Yes. So, so if you don't know, and then we can print this value 10 and 2. Okay, Berkay? And so tuple can be unpacked by using the what its syntax. For example, if we define the point in here just like this one, and so x and y and the point can be assigned to these terms, so just this one. Okay, and so we can print the x and y just like this one. And so if we rerun this code, this assignment, this is the operator overloading mechanism, just like in the C++, this is identical. And so these point elements can be assigned to the left hand side. This is called the unpacking. This is the packing, this is the unpacking. That's all. Or xx yy is equals to what? The point. What happens if I run this code, Berkay? Just tell me. I'm waiting for you, Berkay. 0, 1, 10, 10, 2, 2. 10, 0, no. Okay, just see that. 10, 2, right? So, if this is the case, A, 10, B, 20, B and A can be swapped, A and B, just like this one. What is the output of this code? A, B. What is the output of this code? 2010. Thanks for participating, Yara. Because if you rerun this code, the Yara is alright. Okay, so we can define the sum function min and max. This is the definition of the function, and return min L and max L. We can use this function, and so the T min and max function can be assigned with what? The 32, 11, 22, 66, 44. Okay, and so what's the result of this print? Just see that if you are using this nomination, and so the type of this terms is equals to what? Is equals to tuple. Okay, and so we can return to the what from this function, the minimum values and the maximum values. Okay, and so the type of the T is given by with the what? With the tuple. Okay, even if we are using the list values in the function parameters. Okay, did you understand that this mechanism right now? Lion, just see that the type of these terms is the what? Is the list, right? This is a list, and so we put this list to the min and max function. Okay, the type of the L is equal to the what? Is equal to the list. And so, but if we return to the any values in here, just like this one, if we are using the comma, and so this min L and max L returned to the what? In the type of the tuple. because we define it in here as a variable, just like this one, right? See? Lion, did you understand right now? Okay, but what happens if I choose to what to these terms? What happened right now? Just tell me. If I rerun this code and then we will know how yes, type will become list because we define it. But if we don't have any parentheses in here, since because of the comma, and so this is defined automatically as a tuple, guys. Okay. So another feature of the tuple is the tuple operator overloading, guys. Okay. For example, the t is equals to 1, 2, 3. Okay. And so the print t times 2. If we want to multiply with the 2, what is the result of this code, this print function here? If we rerun this code, and then we will have the 2, 1, 2, 3, and another 1, 2, 3 is given in here, right? Or we can add to the what? T plus 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's the same. Or the T, Mehmet, 1 and 55. And K is equals to what? The T whole elements. Okay? And so that we can print to the what? The T and K. What happened if I run this code? Yes, but just see that this Mehmet and this Mehmet are separately assigned with these values. Okay, but we should also see that these values ID T and also ID K. Okay, and so if I rerun this code, just see that these two addresses is equal to each other, guys. Okay? Okay? So we can print 10 in T. What happens if I run this code? Is it the same if you write? Yes, but look, K is equals to the T right now. We will talk about it in the previous lessons. Just see that this is equals to this one. But if we are using these terms, and so we can reach the operator overloading mechanism of the parentheses in here. Okay, this is the definition. This is the initialization of the R code, but this is the what? This called the operator overloading of the parentheses, and so this parentheses is assigned the K. This is the initialization phase of the R algorithms, guys. Okay. Do you understand that? Okay. So 10 in T can be searched in this, just like this one, and also the Mehmet can also be assigned with the T, and so it returns to the what? It returns to the true. Or we can print into the what? To value in or not in T. What's the result of the last print function, guys? Yes, this is true because it's not in the T. Okay. So this is the tuple methods in here, and so we'll take a break for 15 minutes, and after that we will continue with the what? With the new type of the what? The Python. which is called the dictionary values, guys. Okay, and so we will start at the what? At the 150. Okay.